Hi everyone, my name is Felicia Nolufefe Tambodala from the Eastern Cape. I'm currently staying in Durban. Welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe and comment as I would like to have more subscribers. Thank you. Well, I grew up in the Eastern Cape, elosikiseke kwilali yaseGqubeli, koGokhwana, Ongqondo, tatomkhulu wami uzalwa kwaNyathi bethunana, and yeah, I love those people. And eManqondweni phezu komzimvubu sana, phezu komzimvubu ngasePetson Jones, and ndikhulele khona. Ndahamba ndayofunda eKapa. I went to Esokumlandela Primary, I think I said side B. Then after that, ndaya eMasile, nayo ise Khayelitsha eKapa. And then from eMasile Kapa ndaya eJoe Slovo High. Joe Slovo was a comprehensive school, or is a comprehensive school, and it was in Mvuze before. So I matriculated there, and yeah, life was good, if I may say.
Interesting. Even though you didn't introduce me, people are thinking you are alone. Can't you've got a ghost lady in front of you?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not here.
Oh no, uxolo sana, uxolo, yo, The lady that is sitting in front of me, ndizomxelela sana ngenye imini, but yeah, she is a very, very powerful woman in the industry, and yeah, thank you so much for welcoming me in your studio. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, we're going to maybe allow people to get to know you with some icebreakers before you actually get into the real gist of things. Nami, I would like to know you.
Okay.
So my first question is, what is the funniest thing that happened to you recently?
Friday was my birthday, and I was so happy. I didn't know that people love me this much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they brought flowers, they sang for me, my colleagues. I love you guys. I was so happy. So yeah.
Okay, do you have any talents?
Any talents? Mm-hmm. I've got passions, man. I love cooking. I love cooking and music. You know, I grew up in a musical family, and my dad would buy my LPs and cassettes, but I'm not revealing my age though.
I think when you say the LPs and cassettes, we can already guess your age.
No. I'm very young at heart, please.
Don't worry. As women, we stop counting when we reach 25. So you are 25, I'm 25.
I am 25, by the way. So, yeah, as I said, Mama, I grew up in a musical family. We used to buy the cassettes, and my father used to ask me to write a list in every December, so that can choose ukuthi manje who is in the top 20s. So in the family, I was the one. Ooh. So yes, and I remember one time when I was watching TV, I wanted to go to Lingisa. Lingisa was a musical show back then, whereby you would sing, and then it was like a show road to fame. But, you know, coming from the townships and everything. So, and I felt that I could sing, but at a later stage,
you realized?
I realized that, no, man, I cannot sing. Yeah. I cannot sing, but if I think about it now, I was supposed to be in the production, something, music production or something like that, because I love music, and I've got a good ear for music.
No, I can tell by the when you say I love music, we can see you love music.
Oh yes,
your face
I do.
Says it all.
I do, and I was telling my colleagues that I know the song that is going to top the tracks by December. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they were like, "Oh gosh, this old woman." Yeah.
You've got a good ear.
Yes, I've got a very good ear.
Last one. Yes. If you were to choose between fame and 10 million. Which one would you choose?
10 million. You?
Aibo.
Aye, 10 million.
So you'd rather have money and...
Aibo. Tinabantwana sana jonga. Jonga.
But then fame can also bring money. So you can have both when you have fame. Comes with a lot of money.
It's debatable though.
Yeah, considering a lot of people that we know are not actually doing well.
Yeah.
So I get you. I would also choose 10 million.
I know, 10 million, my love. 10 million.
Okay, I think you can take us through why now?
I have been going through a healing journey, and there are a lot of things after my divorce that I realized that I did not know about myself. Kahle, I didn't know anything about myself. And now that I have been through relationships, and I've realized that, you know what, I need to go back to my childhood and know exactly who Felicia is. So at home they call me Felicia. So that's Felicia.
Were you once a fan of Felicia Mabuza?
Oh yes, I did watch her. Yeah, I did watch her.
You would, because you are Bito.
Yes,
Yeah.
kodwa ke hayi phela mdala mina ndimncinci gqithi sana.
This is me trying to get your age. And I think you didn't fall into the trap.
No, don't do that.
All right, you can continue.
Been through divorce, and I've got a good parental co-parenting. What is it called?
Co-parenting.
Yes, co-parenting with my ex-husband, and I've just realized that love is beautiful. There's no need to be in a toxic relationship and stay in one house, whereas you can just co-parent in different houses. We are just doing that extremely well, if I can say so, and we love it. The kids are happy. Mama is happy. Mm-hmm. Everyone is happy. So that's all that we need.
Yeah.
That is all that we need.
Definitely.
Because I just realized before I got divorced that I was just becoming this toxic person. And it prompted me to just initiate the divorce, because it felt like I cannot be this person. I was so unhappy. And I couldn't change my husband. That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I could do was to walk away, which was beautiful. And it's a journey. It's a journey. And attending my therapies. Life is good. I can't complain. I'm the happiest woman. And my kids, man, oh, they are the best. 16 and a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, the 5-year-old. My 5-year-old, oh, she humbles me. Oh. She really humbles me. The things that she does.
She is 5.
Oh my goodness. I'm even asking other parents. Does
your 5-year-old do this?
No. I don't remember. I don't remember going through this now. I mean, it's overwhelming. I'm like, yo, guys, you can imagine being a single parent and a 5-year-old. Yeah. She's sick today, there's work, and I have a 9 to 5, and yeah, but we juggle all, hey?
We have to.
Yeah.
God has trusted us with those little human beings.
So
we have to. So when you say that you are happily divorced and co-parenting well, how long have you been co-parenting? And did it start off well, or there was like the bitterness first and then co-parenting? Because normally I hear that.
Usually there's a bitterness first. There's a bitterness first, but kahle kufanele kube khona owehlele ezantsi so that nizokwazi ukuyenza lento uyabona. So I had to remind my ex-husband that it's for the child's interest ukuthi abe right. So yeah, we are doing it well now. We are doing it well. We meet each other halfway. I don't have any way to say it, but kuyenzeka, more especially when you put your kids first. Kuyo yonke into eyenzekayo. So yeah, man. Yeah.
That's beautiful to hear, because normally we hear of the toxic part of co-parenting that is close to non-existent in most of the people that we know. So it is such it's a beautiful story to hear of people that are actually co-parenting, and you can vouch the fact that you were unhappy in your marriage and now you are happy because your children deserves a happy mom.
I'm telling you, I'm hearing my daughter saying sometimes, I love my dad. Can you speak to daddy? And she's 5. And I didn't want to tell her what is happening at the time.
Yeah.
But when the time is right, I will tell her. But now awubanika abantwana elo lungelo to have access to their fathers. But yeah,
It's unfair.
It is so unfair. It is so unfair. It is so unfair because Mina, I never knew my biological father. So I was raised by my uncle, and I did not know that he was my uncle.
Until you were how old?
Until I was, born. Dancing him dal. And yeah, we'll talk about that on another
episode. Yeah, you're still here for long. So
I'm telling you, and it saddens me that he passed on without finding out exactly what happened. And my mother is still alive, and when I sit and think about it now, I would have loved uba ndibabone ndihlale nabo phansi ndibabuze imibuzo uyabona uba kahle kahle kwenzeka ntoni, and why you did not tell me, because this is a trauma by itself that is dealing with right now. So healing journey involves the childhood traumas that I've gone through, and so
yeah, no, it is trauma, because then you think my whole life was a lie,
exactly,
and you start putting in the puzzles, and they sort of like make sense, some do not make sense, and you're like, okay, what exactly happened? But like you said, that we're going to touch it on another episode.
Yes.
And this one is just us getting to know you.
Yes.
Like, I feel like short parts of your life, because you're still going to elaborate.
Yes.
So we can move to the next part. What would you want people to know about you?
That Felicia is not dating. Oh yes, and I'm a self-discovery man. Yes, I'm not looking for anyone at the moment. I am just enjoying my space. And but I was dating after my divorce. I think I was bitter. I don't know, but I felt like relationship to other relationship. And then after some sessions with my psychologist and therapist and I was like, no, man.
Okay, so now you are happily single.
I am happily
Are you
single.
looking? Should they come and DM you? Should they? Are we taking in the CVs?
The problem is that I'm a monogamist.
Oh,
Yes.
so you don't want to share.
Darling,
Sharing is caring.
I'm a monogamist, and sadly now in the Black society we have the polygamists.
Yeah.
So I just realized this in this age. Ukuthi lalela amadoda khona awafuni umuntu oyi-one, so uzothini ke? So yeah, if I can't get my man, then I'm fine. Ndingaguga sana.
You'd rather be alone.
No, ndingaguga sana. No.
You are not desperate.
No, I'm not. I am not.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can send your CVs. However, she does not want to share.
I am a monogamist.
Yes. So you need to know that when you come for her, it's her alone.
You need to be available for me, darling. You need to be available.
Are you clingy?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. I love a partner that I can go to the malls. go shopping, call him when I've got a problem.
Cook together.
Nditefe mansana.
Yeah.
Yo, hayi bo. Ngoku xa unomntu wakho ndizotefa njani ndithi I can't fix this clump.
I'm still busy with Isabella.
I know.
No, you can't.
I can't put myself to such trauma.
Yeah.
No. I can't.
Yeah, besides, you can't go through the divorce just to settle with somebody's man.
Yeah.
All right. And what other things do you want us to know about you?
That I can cook.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Do you have the luck? Because I can cook, but I don't like cooking.
I like cooking.
Okay.
I like cooking. And if I arrive at your house, I can just cook. If you tell me that, okay, cook us this, then I'm I call it self-taught chef.
Chef?
Yes, I'm a self-taught chef.
Okay.
And I pride myself in that department. And I like hosting people, and if you can come to my house, ndiyakuphekela sana Sunday course, ndiyakuxelela 7 meals.
Okay, when you're cooking, do you also do the dishes? Because
No.
when I think of cooking, I think, if I'm going to do Sunday course, 7 pots, I
No. I can cook the whole day, but I can't
The
wash
dishes,
dishes. No, not the dishes, not the cleaning.
Okay, no, I get
yes.
you.
Even
You
when
are
I
like
go
me.
home, I'm like, all right, guys, with my sisters also, I'll be like, all right, I cook. And then they know.
They know that.
What's the menu today? And then I tell them that, okay, today we're having lasagna, or we're having this, umsho, namleqwa, and this, okanye amadombolo. So, yeah, I love those foods.
So you love cooking. You are also a foodie, because even when you say I love, you say,
I love food. I love food. Don't invite me to your house and cook or curry on a man's. Hi, son, jonga.
no. When I invite you, you are also the chef. So you will cook for us, and then we'll eat together. Because there's no way that I'm going to cook for a chef. No.
You better do that. And the other thing that I would just like to also touch on is me going to depression after my divorce. And I have realized that it was not actually the divorce per se. It was other things, other wounds, other childhood traumas that I have experienced. So the divorce was just like
The trigger.
Yes, the trigger, and I went into a divorce, and it was bad. It was bad. But I'm glad that I have a good boss. Hello, my boss.
Yeah.
She was so patient with me, and my colleagues also. And yeah, man. I remember the other time going to my office and bursting into tears and everything. They were always there for me. They were always there for me. And my family and my friends. Though abanye, when you are going through a depression, you feel like you can just go into a isolation nje, uyabona, and ungathethi namntu, uyabo, unga respond to messages, and some friends would just give up and would be like, all right, whatever. But I'm so grateful to have friends that would consistently check on me, that would want to know exactly what is happening with me and come to see me. It's so hard to get friends like those, and I'm so grateful to have them in my life. And yeah, man, I don't want to talk about that.
And how is motherhood?
Motherhood is beautiful, and I'm so happy that I went for therapy, because I'm the best mother now.
Oh.
I'm the best mother. I have learned how to check on my kids, because you can have them in the house, but you don't know exactly uba kwenzeka ntoni. Yes. So I've learned to sit them down and talk to them and ask them ukuthi uziva njani, and take them through my divorce process. Ukuthi how did you feel? And they would be open and tell me exactly. So with motherhood, man, my kids love me so much. They love me so much. They love me so much, and yeah, man. And I even ask myself, ukuthi ngabe ndikuphi ngoko if abantwana bami bebengekho, because they always check on me. The lovely messages they sent on my birthday. Oh my goodness. And the other one sent, happy birthday, my venting partner.
Aww.
And I'm like,
You gave birth to your friends.
I'm telling you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the older one that would be like, oh, mama, I'm not dating anymore now, and I'm back to singlehood. I'm like, when do you understand? Bantu mama akho ke ngoku.
Now you must say, I'm single. My single partner.
Kaloku uthina esikhula, we never had that relationship with our parents, and now that we are raising these beautiful kids, and I mean, son.
Yeah, we have to be the opposite of our moms.
Oh, yes.
Because some of the reasons, I'm sure, when you're going to the therapy and the psychologist, you get to see that if I was able to open up to my mom, most of those
childhood,
they would have been dealt with long time ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they prolong until you are older. When you go through something and you're like, shucks, I'm actually wounded.
Exactly. And I was asking my therapist, why now? Why am I feeling like this now? And she was telling me, you know what, Tina, we've got this defensive ntontoni engqondweni yethu. When something happens to you, you just put it at the back of your mind and close, and then you act strong. And then another thing happens, like a trauma nayo, and then you also put it at the back of your mind. And ngoku xa sekugcwele kuvele kuphuphume, and abanye abantu abasurvive, they end up bechola amaphepha, bengama-psycho and all those things. So it's best into yoba mental health prioritize. I also prioritize it in my family, and it works very well now. Yeah. And I've, with my little one, I've learned into yoba to be patient with her, and I say, don't jump lapana ku sofa, and then she'll be okay and go back again.
Just testing your patience.
Exactly. Then I will have to be patient and call her and tell her that, you know what, I don't like what you're doing. You are making mama sad now. Do you like that? And she'll say, no, mama. And then,
is that what we call gentle parenting?
I'm telling you.
So some of us would have been beaten up on our palms.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work. We just get tired.
Yeah.
We just get tired. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So, yes, life is a journey. We are learning every day.
Every day.
We are learning every day. And I am not blaming anything that happened in my life. It was a season. It was a season, and it was just a season. And ngoku yonke into iyaqhubeka empilweni, and ndiface enye into ngoku endizophinda nayo ndidlule. Uyabona? So yeah, if you can all learn that uba yonke into izofika iphinde igqithe, man. Ayikho into permanent.
Definitely.
Ayikho into permanent, and yeah.
So we've got a bucket list as people, right? Things that we just want to tick off. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to Mauritius. I want to do this. So was podcasting on your bucket list?
Oh, definitely.
Because Sana, you traveled all the way from...
Yeah, when.
Oh my God.
I was like, you know what? I want to go to Sun Studios.
Oh my God.
I want to go to Sun Studios, and podcasting was the thing that I wanted to do this year. And I thank my colleagues also, because this started when we would have a conversation on lunch breaks and my opinions about life. And they said, why don't you have your own blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Yes. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
And here we are.
And here we are today. And they had confidence in me. And another thing that is on my bucket list is the book. The book is, I'm busy writing a book. And when I'm ready, I'll let you know.
Okay, no, that is beautiful.
busy
So
writing.
what should we expect on this channel? Because we are here, we are ready to subscribe, but convince us.
Yo,
Why should we stay?
Sana, a lot is coming. A lot is coming. And some other people don't know that I had kids before my marriage. And I am going to also tackle that. Ukuthi,
Yes.
This notion of ukuthi awuchati xa unabantwana, uyachata xa unabantwana. I mean, and it's possible. Don't limit yourself, ladies. Don't. I want to encourage women to be themselves.
Yeah. And also not to, I think you touched on that earlier on, that when you are not happy in your marriage, do not be scared to leave. Because I
Yes.
think maybe the fact that people say when you've got kids, no man would want you. And I think sometimes even abuses that their husbands,
they say that. They say that.
And you believe it.
And-
that who's going to choose me, you know? So I think maybe you could also just touch on that as somebody that went through it and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Those words were said to me.
Oh.
Those words were said to me.
And look at you now.
Yes. Who's going to marry you with kids? Who's going to do that? I did you a favor by marrying you. Can you imagine?
That is painful.
Can you imagine?
And I love the fact that now you are comfortable by yourself. Because the problem also that we have is, I feel like I can't live without indoda. Like I need indoda, you know?
Sana. Yo.
Yeah, but you need to be happy by yourself. Enjoy your own company.
Exactly. Mina nje, I will just advise abantu to seek professional help. Seek professional help. If you feel like you can't live by indoda, you're changing every day and there's something wrong with you, go to the therapy and they'll take you through your childhood and everything. There's something that would be missing
Yeah.
in your puzzle. So, yeah.
Okay, and in terms of religion?
I'm a Christian, but after everything, I don't want to lie, I stopped going to church. I was like, I just got tired.
Yeah.
I just got tired. I stopped going to church. And now that I'm in a comfortable space, then, yeah, I'll go back.
You'll be
Yes.
going back.
I'll go back.
Maybe that's one of the things that is on your bucket list, that find a proper church.
Yes.
Because
yes.
we can't lie, we are living in dangerous times.
I'm
Wherein
telling
sometimes you may think you are going to the right church, kanti, you know, you are just getting yourself in more troubles.
A lot is
So
happening.
it's very important to get the right church.
A lot is happening. And today, when I was coming here, I was sitting next to someone, this lady. I could hear that this lady is fighting with the husband.
Yeah.
So when we went to the Blue, I asked the lady, I said to her, I heard your conversation, but you are going to be fine.
Oh.
Please don't stay in a toxic environment.
Yes.
And she said, you heard me? And I said, yes. And she said, the problem is that my main problem is I am not working.
I think that is the biggest challenge of most women.
That is the biggest challenge that we are facing as women. Some people, the stories. This lady is saying, I am fighting every day with my husband.
Oof.
And I said, why are you doing that? Because you are just hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that to yourself? Even if you can just go back to your home,
Yes.
go back to your backyard, and yeah,
Start from the bottom.
and start from scratch. Because now this is so toxic. I've been listening to your conversations, and yeah, she was crying. I said, no,
shame.
you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. And if you need to call me, here's my number. So I was like, yo, sana, you know,
Yeah.
lento ngoku uyayibona uba iyaphi, uyayibona uba iyaphi.
But I can already see that this is a ministry on its own.
I'm telling you.
And you are going to be healing a lot.
I am telling you.
A lot of women.
I am telling you because God gave me this wisdom, and I do not want to depart without sharing it to the young ones. Yes. And yeah, even when I come through a young person, I just start preaching about life. One of the things that I'm going to do is being a life coach, because I'll just say, you know what, you are very young and you are already working, and don't focus on marriage right now. Do not focus on marriage right now. Have your own things. Then you can get married.
Yeah, what's the rush?
What's the rush?
Unfortunately, you can't advise a person that is in love.
I'm telling you.
Like, if you're advising me and I'm in love, you are toxic.
Tell me about it. Tell me about
You
it.
are toxic. I've had many conversations with young ones about to get married, and I'm like, and they're like, actually, your challenges are not like mine. You don't know my man. You don't know my man.
Yes.
And then they come back 2 months later and they're like, ish, here we are.
What I would just say is that marriage is beautiful.
It is.
Marriage is beautiful. I'll still get married if I get a chance. I'm telling you.
You still believe in love?
I'm a sucker for love. I love love.
No wonder you don't want to share. That explains it.
So marriage is beautiful, man. But when you get the right partner, and what I've just realized is that we see red flags in the beginning, and we're like, I know. Sifuna ukulasta.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Sifuna ukulasta sana, and then we end up getting married to this person because you are this peaceful woman.
Ash.
Yes. And this you don't raise any concerns.
You're a good woman.
Yes, you're a good
Peaceful.
woman. Hey, we're haibo. Mfazo teta oko. Waya all the time. And it's not waya all the time. You are raising your concerns. That, you know what, I don't like this.
Yeah, can you change it?
Can you change
we do
it?
better?
And why are we having this? Is why you did not tell me ukuti wenza ukuti nokuti and said, oh, yeah. So what they love is a peaceful partner that would keep quiet.
No, that's true. So, in terms of your podcasting, are we only gonna be seeing you, or are you gonna have conversations with other, maybe wives, women, or men, or what will be your focus?
I've got a long list of people that I'm going to interview.
Okay.
Yes, I am going to be interviewing people because I have not experienced grief. I would love someone to come in and enlighten me about the grieving process and everything, you know. And yeah, losing a child. And, you know, there are a lot of things that we're still going to be talking about. Yes.
Are we ever going to see your children? Are you going to interview them?
Oh, yes.
Because I think it will also be interesting to just hear from a child's perspective, what does divorce do to them? And what can a parent do to help them to ease the pain? Because pain will be there, but what do you do as a parent, especially as a mom? You are also going through your own, pain of, I lost my husband, we're divorcing, but how do you then help the child as well? Do we take along to the therapist? What do we do? Do we pretend to each other?
Do you know what I am hearing about right now? In most instances, abantwana are the ones that are like, why umama ehleli apha?
Yes. And you are thinking, I'm staying for my kids.
Exactly. So most parents are saying, no, I can't divorce. I'm staying for the sake of my kids. I don't want them to suffer. Yet they're suffering.
They are suffering.
Yet they are suffering. They will grow up being angry parents. They will grow up being angry parents, and we are not aware of that. In fact, we are in denial because we are not staying for them.
You're staying for yourself?
You stay for yourself, for ourselves.
For
no, we are scared of
the unknown as well.
Yes, we are scared of abantu bazothini. We are scared of losing the big cars. I've been driving a big car, and I'm driving a small car now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been driving a big car. This has been doing this for me. And when I thought of it divorce, I was like,
downgrading, abantu
bazothini. But we have to prioritize ourselves. I had to put myself first. I was like, is this how you want to live for the rest of your life, girl?
Yeah.
And the answer was no.
Because I normally hear wives saying that I will never leave my husband for 1, 2, 3. However, I will only leave if he says, I don't want you anymore. And my question is always, but what about you not wanting him anymore? What about you saying, I'm not happy, I want to leave? But why say, I will wait for him to say,
you know what, Mama? Amadoda, ndiyawathanda mna. They prioritize themselves. Aba bantu aba, they can't pretend. If abasakufuni sana, uyabona. But ubeke denial intoba, yes. But nje uyakhombisa intoba andisakudingi. But thina sifuna umuntu azakuxelele eze kuwe intoba athi no, andisakufuni ngoku. For what? For what? Because actions phela speaks louder than words.
Yeah.
So why would you want someone intoba azokuxelela athi andisakufuni? Ngongabuyi the whole weekend. I mean, we have disrespect lo mntu lowo. Exactly.
Would you say it comes down maybe to self-love? Ukuba they don't love themselves?
Yes.
Well,
And it goes back to abazali bethu indlela abasikhulise ngayo. Into bayenze lento ibe ngumtshato ibe into yoba uyofela emzini, because you would find abazali bethu besithi ndiyaguga ngoku ndiguge lapha emzini wami and andiyindawo. And you know into yoba this woman was never happy from the word go.
And unhappy mom, unhappy children, it's just unhappy generation, and it's trauma after trauma.
I'm telling you.
Because now we've got a lot of people that sit on podcasters, and they say, my mom caused me this pain. And the mom is not even aware.
Exactly.
Because the mom thought, no, me staying here, bekezeling, it's good for me, it's good for my children. But is it really? Is it really? Or sometimes maybe it's also the laziness of not wanting to work.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't understand, because abanye bayasebenza man,
but they still stay.
They still stay. Baphume with this car, bobabini behlele emotweni, but they know. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand. But anything that I realized is that no one get married to be divorced.
Yeah.
And the fact that you are divorcing, you think about your in-laws.
Yeah.
You think about your in-laws, you think about your stepkids, you think about everyone that was involved. And it's not a very easy decision to make, if I may say so. But we prioritize ourselves. It comes back to self-love. Yes, we prioritize ourselves, but it's not easy.
It's not.
It is not easy.
It is not, because it's like you also feel like I'm a disappointment.
Exactly.
Disappointment to my kids, disappointment to my family, people that supported me, you know. Or finally people are going to see that, oh, so she was not happy.
Exactly. But mina ke shame, when I'm happy, I'm happy. When I'm sad, I leave. I just leave. When I'm not happy, I just leave. I've dated before. I've got baby daddies. Don't ask me how many.
I want.
Okay, thank you.
I'm already counting in my head.
Thank
I
you.
have my answer. But
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, what I've just realized in this life thing, ukuthi, when we get married, abafana, they see umfazi as umntu, or if akho umuntu ekhaya, there's no one at home, said get unkosikazi. So ufumana unkosikazi uba ayogcina ikhaya.
Ash.
You understand?
When they continue living their lives.
Yes. So awuzangondifuya kaloku xa ndizotshata nawe, uya understand? Ndizoba ngunkosikazi wakho, ndilapha for uba uzondithanda.
Yes, I'm your partner.
Yes. So I don't blame them, because some of them, olathando was never modeled by their parents. You know, they grew up in such environments where they know into yoba utata ubuyahlala abukele iTV and that's it, hamba yolala. Yeah, understand? And utata bamazi ngale monster yoba xa ebuya emsebenzini wonke umuntu uba busy with something, you touch this and so that you can be busy, and they don't know love. So how are you expecting someone to love you ke ngoku okhulele kuleyo environment?
They can't.
They can't.
And sometimes I
They
think
can't.
maybe the danger is also on most Christian people. They will be told to fast and pray.
Yes.
But you can't fast and pray for somebody that does not see anything wrong with their actions.
Exactly.
They need to see the problem. And now
Exactly.
you can start saying, let's attack the problem.
And you know what? The majority of them are those ones that don't want to go for therapy.
Yeah.
They don't want to go for therapy. They'll be like, I'm fine. I don't have a problem. If you see that there is a problem, then go.
Sure. Yeah,
Then
no,
what?
that's a problem. So would you suggest that if one has a partner, a husband, that you can see that there's a problem here? They don't want to go to therapy. They are probably okay with themselves. They don't want to change.
Yes.
It's more of you change and accept me for who I am.
Yes.
Would you advise such women to leave their husbands?
Yes.
Because they don't want to change.
I cannot say ukuba mababashiye, but isihlangu saziwa ngumnikazi waso. We understand. So when it comes to that point where you feel ukuthi you are being toxic ngoku kule relationship, it's the time to leave.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll end up in jail. You'll end up in jail. What about your kids?
Yeah.
We need to think about our children, because in some circumstances you find yourself fighting every day, and then you will maybe shoot or step your partner, and what next?
Yeah.
So
You have ruined your whole life.
exactly. If you're not happy, you rather live peacefully and co-parent
Yeah.
with your ex. That's the solution that I can just minag.
Yeah.
That works for me.
So let's talk mental health. You mentioned in the beginning that you would like to speak more when it comes to the mental health.
Yes.
What is so important about mental health?
I have been in this journey of healing and advocating for mental health and everything. I have learned in Doba, a lot of people are going for being ukuba sisangoma, and we mistake that with being banabantu abadala sometimes. I'm not saying ukuthi ayikho into yabantu abadala nantoni. I respect ubusangoma and everything, but some people mistake that with ilento ukuthwasa. So you would find someone that has a depression, bayofaka insimbi, uyabona, and it makes it worse. So I would advise into yoba umuntu ahambe ayohlangana ne clinical psychologist first before embarking on the journey, because kubi apha phandle.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. I have seen a lot. And nowadays, a lot of people now are becoming these sangomas, Coco something, Coco Banbani, and so.
Yeah, I think there's one celebrity that once said it, hey, sometimes you don't have that calling, you are just depressed.
Yes.
Go seek help.
Yes.
Yeah, because you come out worse after you realize that, okay, this was not the problem. Unfortunately, it comes out as a bit harsh, but it's the truth that seek help. Also, let's get a mom therapist as well
Yes.
to come and share, because sometimes it's easier for us that are going through something to say, I went to see 1, 2, 3, this is, but sometimes it's, especially with us black people, the therapist and talking, it's not really our thing. We are just being introduced to it now, that you can actually talk to somebody, and some people, they are going through depression, they don't even know that they are depressed.
Exactly.
So maybe if you can also get us those people
People
therapists,
that are-
psychologists, so that they can open our eyes. Sometimes we don't know that siyagowisha.
Yo, Sana, one person said to me, I can't just go to talk to someone. Mna, ngengxaki zam. I mean, really?
Yeah.
Ndiyame ndiyobhatalela ukuthetha nje qha. So,
Yeah, they don't know what it comes with.
exactly.
Because you literally come out of that room feeling light.
I'm telling you.
And sometimes those people don't even have to say anything. You letting it out, it helps.
If I can tell you one thing, after my divorce, when I went into my therapist's room, I just went there, and then the lady offered a seat, and then I started crying. Uncontrollable.
Sure.
Uncontrollable.
Yeah.
And then the lady said, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, in my entire life, I never imagined that I would come to these rooms about a pain that is caused by a man. And she said, "You're going to be fine," and gave me a tissue. Then I started talking.
Yeah.
So can you imagine?
Yeah.
And when she advised me to start the treatment for probably 6 months and see ukuthi ndiyakhopha yini with everything, because I was just overwhelmed. Imagine now everything is dependent on you and so when she said to me, "You know what, now I am going to prescribe some medication for you," I was like, "I saw the sun."
Are you saying I'm crazy?
Yes.
Am I Lulu? Yeah.
Like, nditye ipilisi for indoda. But listen, you are not taking these pills for a man. You are taking these pills to take care of yourself. These pills are going to release a happy hormone, blah, blah, blah. Pella, I've never studied psychology.
Yeah.
But she explained it fully to me, and I was like, oh, okay. Do you know what? After 6 months, I was so happy. I was never crying, because one thing for me is the crying. I'll just close the door and cry. Just close the door. And then when my kids come into my room, I'll just act like everything
All
is
is
normal.
well.
Yes, and smile. Lapo, I'm like, okay, yes. Okay.
And you
uthini?
know.
And it's a fake smile. It's a fake smile.
And it kills you.
It kills you. It kills you. One of my friends said the other time, before I got divorced, she said, "You know what, Felicia, you've got a beautiful smile, and andikaze ndikubone uqumbile." Zange ndakubona uqumbile, you are always smiling. Kanti those people that smiles a lot are the ones
That are going through the
that
most.
are going through the most. So we just put this facade. You go to I'm happy and you think that yonke into izohamba kahle kodwa deep down
You are dying.
you are dying. You are dying. So we need to speak out.
Yeah.
We need to speak out. I am here for ladies that want to reach out also. And I just want to be the beacon of hope and inspire them that everything will be fine. It's just a phase.
It's just a phase.
It's
It will
just a
pass.
phase. Yes, it will pass. It will pass. Here I am. I'm not saying I am 100% recovered, but I'm in a better place.
You
man.
are better than what you were yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the name of the channel?
It's a secret.
I know a person that doesn't know the name of their channel when I see them.
No, I'm just going to ask the viewers for the name. I'm just going to ask the viewers. I'm not too sure whether it's going to be right, but yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Or maybe after here, you'll be thinking about it on your 8-hour-long
Yes.
drive.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And where you can share your last words.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, my colleagues, my siblings, my family at large, the Tambodalas, and yeah, man, the people from Lusikisiki. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.